to be honest.
Can I tell you something about Kanye?
Yeah.
He just won. Because all he wants to do is invoke emotion.
Oh.
And he made you emotional.
Listen, there's a right
I promise
and a wrong.
you.
But his whole thing is like, oh, all black people shouldn't have to have the same opinion.
The question is, how do you not know Kanye by now?
The thing that black people want from Kanye is some sort of.
But you're not even black. How you gonna tell me what black people? Wait, time out. Stop right there.
He wants.
Whoa.
For why everybody's so fucking mad at him, right?
Hold on a second. Let's just rewind to a point you just made.
I'm not even mad at him. I get why everybody else is mad at him because he's not making a good argument.
But clearly, let's address this. You just said what black people want. That's what you just said.
He's aware of what black people want from him that they're not
Wait
getting.
a second. Question. How crazy does it sound for a white man to tell a black man what black people want?
Look, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm saying.
That'd be like
but
me telling you
Kanye's
what white
talking
people
about
want.
how he feels about what black Twitter thinks about him.
See,
on
you're
that
only
interview.
caring about your points. The question I just asked is how crazy is it for a white man to tell a black man what other black people want?
Deal with the substance of what I'm saying.
But you're not. So you're doing that. You're doing that evasive thing.
I'm not being evasive at all. I want you to confront my ideas head on.
You only care what you want,
and it has nothing to do with my ideas either. I'm talking about what Kanye wants. Kanye is clearly concerned with the fact that his people are concerned about his ideas.
Okay, let me just say this. In this conversation, we want two things out of it. You want to answer about music, and I want to answer about how a white man could say what a black man what other black people want.
But tell me
my answer to you is this: I can't tell you what Kanye's thinking, period. And I'm not sticking up for him at all. I'm telling you my opinion about what he did. But within this conversation, it stimulated another one. How is it okay for a white man to tell a black man what other black people want, and why would it be logical for anyone to listen to that? Answer that question.
This is my response. You can't just sweep the Trump shit under the rug like it's not a big deal. People want him to explain the Trump shit in a way that makes sense to them. It's not going to happen.
You notice you're not acknowledging my question?
That's the bare minimum. It's that if you're going to support Donald Trump, you have to explain this in a way that makes sense to people.
Adam, do you notice
that's at least what I wanted out of this album.
Adam, do you notice you're not acknowledging my question?
I'm not. I don't think it's important what race I am when I say that. I'm saying what I think from observing public discourse. I think that there's a level to which people are unhappy with Kanye, primarily because of his support of Donald Trump.
Adam, I'm a black man with a question. How is it okay for a white man to tell a black man,
oh my God,
what other black people want?
If you want a real answer, that's not at all what I was doing. I wasn't talking about what a black people want. I'm talking about from my observation, what I see, what people want from him. People want an explanation for the Trump shit. People want him to somehow land on something that ideologically makes sense.
If you don't answer questions, why should he?
I'm answering the question to the best of my ability. I don't know what the hell you want from me.
Well, you keep telling me about what Kanye should have did, and all I'm asking is, logically speaking, how is it okay for a white man to tell a black man what other black people want to hear?